everybody, and welcome to the second lesson in Freaking Awesome Italian. Today we're going to learn about noun genders. It's kind of it's a concept that's a little bit different from English, but it's not hard. You'll get it right away. And how to pluralize nouns, which is also different from English, but it's also not hard, so you'll get it. So, in Italian, like in most languages, English is actually kind of weird in this as far as European languages go. Most European languages, nouns have genders. In Italian, there are only two. So all nouns in Italian are either masculine or feminine. You can be grateful for that because some languages in Europe have three genders. In Italian, it's just two, masculine or feminine. There you go. How do you know which one is which? So when you look at an object, a table, a chair, whatever you see, it all has a gender. And how do you know what the gender is? Well, there's some tips. Pretty much masculine nouns almost always end in O. If you see a noun ends in O, you can guess it's masculine. And if you see it and it ends in A, it's probably feminine. Almost always. There are some nouns that end in E. They could be either gender. And when I say either gender, I don't mean that they switch back and forth. They have a fixed gender. It's just that like you see a noun, it ends in E, it could be masculine or feminine. So some of them that end in E are masculine and some of them are feminine. All right, so I'll give you some examples and you'll see. So first, let's take a look at how to pluralize these. So like we said, masculine nouns end in O, right, in the singular. That O becomes E in plural. O to E. So if a noun ends in O in the singular, that O turns into E in the plural. For feminine, that A turns into E. A to E in the plural. I'll leave up that pluralization chart up there for you so that you can reference it while we do some of these examples so you can see how this works. So this first word, ragazzo, boy. It ends in O. You can see it's masculine and it's singular, just one boy, ragazzo. If we make it ragazzi, now it's boys, plural. Ragazzi, because the O goes to E, right? Ragazza, girl. Ragazze, girls. Ragazze. So ragazzo, ragazzi. Ragazza, ragazze. Remember to hold out that Z sound twice as long because it's doubled, right? Let's look at another example. Gatto, cat. Two T's, hold it out twice as long. Gatto, cat. Can you guess how to pluralize it? See if you guessed it right. Gatti. Gatti, cats. There you go. Let's look at another feminine one. Casa. We already saw this word before. Remember that S has a Z sound because it's in between two vowels, right? Casa, house. It's feminine because it ends in A. So how do you pluralize it? Case. Case, houses. Let's look at four more examples in both genders. Macchina, car, right? Double C, H is there, so it has its hard K sound, like we learned. Macchina, plural, macchine, macchine. And libro, book. Libro becomes libri, libri. There you go. See, it's not that complicated. Now, that nouns that end with E, don't let them throw you off, because when you see E, you might think it's feminine plural, right? When it could be singular. It's just a noun that ends in E. And the nouns that end in E in the singular go to I in the plural. So, for example, like I said, some that end in E are masculine and some are feminine. So, in these examples, I'll lay out for you. You'll see this word is masculine. Cane means dog, right? Cane. And you pluralize it, cani. Cani, dogs. And that's a masculine noun. And you just have to know that. But it'll be easier once we get to the articles. I'll show you. So when it's together with the word the dog, the dogs, you'll instantly see that it's masculine. So it's not as hard as you think. You won't have to memorize the gender of every single noun that you see, right? Because when you see it with its article, it'll be obvious. Dente, tooth. Denti, teeth, right? So the E goes to I. Dente, denti. And that's also masculine. This one is feminine. Nave, ship. Navi, ships. That's a feminine noun, ends in E. So even whether it's masculine or feminine, E goes to I in the plural. All right, so let's do a drill just to test our knowledge of this. So either the singular or the plural is missing for each of these words. I want you to go ahead and pause this video for a second, write down what you think the answers are, and then resume the video and check your answers. So I'll give you a second to pause it right now. All right, let's go ahead and see if you got them right. So casa, what's casa in the plural? Case, right? A to E, or A to E. Casa, case. That second word, libri, in the singular, we saw this before. Libro, that's right. And that next word, ragazzi, in the singular, ragazzo. Those are the examples we saw on the first slide. Now we get to fiore. Fiore is masculine, ends in E in the singular, so it goes to fiori. That means flowers. Fiori, flowers. Next one, mamme. How is that in the singular? It's mamma. Mother, right? Or mom. Mom, moms. There you go. Next word, maestro, means teacher. Maestro becomes maestri. That's masculine. Then nonna, you probably know what this word means if you grew up in an Italian household or just watched movies. Nonna means grandmother or grandma, right? Nonna becomes nonne, grandmothers. Last word, nonni, grandfathers. What's that in the singular? Nonno, grandfather. There you go. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. Arrivederci.